the hood, what they found out was how to get people to sponsor them, how people to get financially invest in their future. And a lot of people, and especially around here, think when we come to them with these projects and these good things, we got projects working with Liongate as we speak. We got a lot of things on the table, and when we come to these people and ask them to invest, the first thing they think about is that they're giving us something. They're not seeing the benefit for themselves. So the biggest thing is around here, we need to find people who are willing to invest, but also see their what they get out of it. You know what I'm saying? What actual success that they can bring from investing in somebody else. And that's why we put ourselves in a position that even though we up and coming, any chance we get, we try to invest in people that's doing what we're doing or something similar, or you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I see you surround yourself around a lot of successful individuals. Why is that so important?
I mean, my mama always said birds of a feather flock together. And even when I didn't understand that the people you hang with can either bring you down or they can build you up. Or you want to be rich, you should hang around rich people. You want to be smart, you should hang around people, or at least got that pursuit. So with me, I try to get around people that's ambitious. First of all, they got to love themselves. You know, it took me a while to go through some things to love myself, but once I started loving myself, it was easy to love other people, so I look for that in other people, people who love themselves, then I know it's easy for them to give love. And, you know, also, we just try to make sure that everybody just stay focused, man. We just trying to be focused, stick to the task at hand, and make sure that we're executing precisely, and at the same time making some noise but being original, all while we're doing that.
How long have you been a hip hop artist?
Well, I wrote my first rhyme in like '83 on the Green Tank over there on Coliseum Drive. They had the Wendy's hat. My mom used to work in Wendy's back in the day, so my first single was the Wendy's hat in 1983 on the Green Tank. Then I had to go to Fairview Homes Green Tank. Then I had to go to Earl Village Green Tank, Dog Village Green Tank. So I grew up, I started becoming a hip hop artist around the Green Tanks and the projects in Charlotte. You know, Fairview Homes, you know, Earl Village. So, I mean, again, born in the 70s, 83, 84, it was being born, and, you know, we was living it.
To hear yourself on radio, see yourself on TV, what does that do to you, DumpTrukk?
Oh, I love it. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I didn't love it, but again, I want to make sure that I'm representing who I represent and what I represent. I want to make sure that they understand and take us seriously, musically as well as fashion, as well as business-wise. So again, when I see myself on TV, it's humbling, but it's also encouraging because we still got a lot of work to do. And if God used me to be in front of people and be an instrument and get a lot of things out there for us, that be music or fashion or anything, because again, right now I feel like we are making the Charlotte industry as we speak, the culture, we're a part of it actually being made.
CMC, who came up with that name?
Well, a lot of people put in the total idea. We had a couple things, but CMC was originally one of my ideas. I was trying to do something with the Country Kitchen at first, but I started reading a lot of mafia books, started reading a lot of things about how people had to get together and come together. And when I thought about the Black Mafia, the Russian Mafia, the Israel Mafia, and I'm in the country, so I came up with the Country Mafia. And we wanted to use the word country as universal too, meaning you could be in the country, your country, any country. So the country was a good word because it wanted to show how many levels that we was even with the same word. So the word Country Mafia, we in the country, wanted to have a conglomerate. Again, we always trying to bring people in. So the mafia part of it is other bosses coming together. My whole team, I got a team of bosses. Like everybody on my team is bosses in themselves. So that still solidifies the mafia. And when we click together, when it click, it's popping. So together, that's why I came up with Country Mafia Click.
How would a viewing audience be able to get in contact with you?
Well, first of all, the easiest thing right now, we got, like I said, Teasy Montana website is bumping right now, so you can go on YouTube and type in Teasy Montana, Teezy Montana. You can go on Eyeball Vision, that's one word, see all our videos. We got Also Necessary on the Facebook, you can go on that. And you also could go on Down North SoundCloud, type in Down North, one word, SoundCloud, we got music up on there. TZ Montana got music on Spinderella. You can type in Spinderella, TZ Montana. He just dropped the Underdog CD. Ben Franklin, another one of my artists, Smoke and Mirrors, he finna drop his album. That'll be on that pair for Spinderella. So you just go to Reverb Nation, type in Down North, go in SoundCloud, type in Down North CMC. Those are the websites.
To these new artists that's coming on right now, what advice would you give them?
Again, it just got to go back just being true to how you see the music yourself. The biggest challenges that a new artist have is getting what they got in their head actually out in the studio. And I tell people just to work hard with what you see. Don't let nobody blur your vision. Do it the way you see it. At least fail trying it your way. A lot of times we try other people's way, especially when it comes to music. So any new artist, what you hear in your head, what you feel in your soul, just stay true to the music.
So you really love this hip-hop industry, don't you, sir?
I mean, I'm old school, man. I mean, like I said, I used to want to be Kumo D, you know, one of the,
that was one of the oldest.
But
ones,
you know, that was the first rapper, you know, dark skin. You know what I'm saying? He was constant. Then here come Big Daddy Kane. You know, but one of the rappers that really changed my life was Fat Daddy, rapper that's from Charlotte. I actually was on Eastway. He was called the Brown Hornet. And he actually passed me a CD called the Brown Hornet. I put the CD in, I'm playing it, and I'm like, and I asked him where you're from. He's actually from Herb Village, which is an old neighborhood, first ward now. But and when I heard his CD and he told me he was from Charlotte, I knew that day that I wanted to be a rapper because he was hot and he was from Charlotte. It made me believe, okay, I'm from Charlotte, I could be hot. He actually the only rapper I ever bit his rhymes, so I actually used to bite his rhymes when I first had a CD. So definitely meeting Fat Daddy, you know, changed my life. A rapper that stayed right around the corner, who I felt like was doper than, you know what I'm saying, a lot of MCs that you got on TV today. So yeah, when I actually met him first, and I actually did my first album, which is Shell Music, that I'll be re-releasing on SoundCloud next month with Fat Daddy. So yeah, when I met him, somebody stayed right around the corner who had lyrics and I felt like should have been a superstar. It gave me all the encouragement to be able to do it as well.
DumpTrukk, when I heard your music, I didn't hear any profanity. Why is that so important? Especially if you want your music to be heard on radio. I
mean, to me, music is just like water. Like, you know, when you need a cup, you pour something in a cup, but when you need a jug, you gotta pour something in the jug, right? So I think music has a time and place for everything. Like even when they had a big debate about Biggie and Pop, to me they was two different rappers. Biggie was more visual. Anything Biggie said, I could see it. Tupac, I could feel it. I could close my eyes and listen to Tupac. So when it comes to music, it's the same thing. I think that, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't have times where no word but that word would fit right there. But I try to show the various emotions and again, a lot of times you push yourself when you don't use profanity by trying to, it kind of articulates yourself, gets you finding other words, you know what I'm saying, stuff like this. So it's definitely important. I mean, it's gonna come times that I'm not just in front of my fellas in the club 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I might be invited into a playground or to a party or school, somebody with some kids at, and I need to be able to have a positive song. I got this positive message, then I go up there and my song is anti what I just spoke about. So again, we try to make music for all realms that fit any type of situation.
DumpTrukk, thank you for coming on the show. It was a pleasure.
All right.
Anytime you want to come back, just let me know.
Okay, thank you again, Mr. Paul Brown.
Yes,
been a blessing. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the show. You be encouraged.
I'm on the money, making mission out of play. You can feel it close. You can see the diamonds, pyramid, and the Holy Ghost. Let's go get the diamonds, get the money. We gon' disappear. Whole brand new dimension, me and you. Yes, we out of here. Places where the diamonds roll, the queen to talk, the mountains flow. Smoking good, I know, baby, you wanna go. Inhale, let's get money to them dollar sign. Where the water in the creek, that I'll be running wine and climb. So in time, yeah, they tryna snitch. They looking for the devil, but watch out for the witch. They right behind you, they be peeping, yes, they listening to ya. they tryna come and get, they bring it straight up to you. Illuminati, rock your body at the party on Bacardi. You can ask my nigga Naughty. They try to